Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear Commissioner, during our morning session, which was devoted to the questions on education and training, we had a very productive council meeting where we held a policy debate on the education and training 2020 midterm stocktaking and preparation of the 2015 joint report, which will give a very important input to the setting of future education policy agenda. Firstly, we talked about the main strategic issues of education and training 2020, its value, strategic objectives and priority areas. Secondly, we discussed the question of governance and work cycle. And thirdly, education and training 2020 as a part of the overall EU agenda for jobs, growth and investment. In light of the value, strategic objectives and priority areas, as well as governance and work cycle, many member states supported the existing strategic objectives and 5-year work cycle, at the same time expressing the need for more operational and flexible approach, considering the emerging challenges, including promotion of social cohesion and citizenship. Regarding the role of education and training 2020 in the overall EU agenda for jobs, growth and investment, many member states emphasized the education as a very essential part of the EU policy agenda, at the same time stressing closer cooperation with the employment policy sector. To conclude, the policy debate will be education ministers' direct input to the preparation of the draft 2015 joint report. Under the second item on the Council agenda, we adopted the Council conclusions on the role of early childhood education and primary education in fostering creativity, innovation and digital competence. This can produce benefits later on by laying the foundations for further learning, by enabling knowledge to be developed to a much higher level, and by generally improving each child's ability to develop creative and critical thinking skills and to become responsible citizens for the Europe of tomorrow, capable of meeting the challenges of an increasingly interconnected and globalized world. The main messages from these Council conclusions will be synthesized in the Presidency's summary letter on the digital single market strategy and transmitted to the President of the European Council with a view to the June European Council. In addition to these main agenda points, we had any other business item on the follow-up to the informal meeting of EU education ministers on promoting citizenship and the common values of freedom, tolerance and non-discrimination through education, held in Paris on 17th of March. Following the information by the Presidency, the French delegation and the Commission, ministers had an opportunity to express their views on the possible follow-up actions based on the objectives set out in the declaration. During the agenda item, many member states stressed the importance of efforts at different levels in tackling intolerance, discrimination and radicalization, starting from an early age through the education process. And the morning session was continued by education ministers' lunch and debate on the accessibility of education and effectiveness of investments from the perspective of social demographics and economic situation. The two main questions discussed during the lunch was school functions in order to ensure the accessibility of education and also fulfill other community needs in sustainable development perspective. And the second item was measures, best practice examples to promote the effectiveness of investment in education and training at local, national and European level. The main conclusions from our debate is the question of accessibility to the high quality education is of high importance for many member states. And our common challenge is how to balance accessibility to high quality education to every child, not depending on their parent income, not depending on place where they live, and how to balance cost effectiveness of the system. Thank you for attention.